What's up with it, family? What's up with it? What's up with it? What's the damn deal, man? This is Junior the Truth, and this is indeed the Punch Junkie Morning Show. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you, man. Let me stop acting like I ain't an hour late. You feel me? What's up with it? Yeah. Shout out, family. This is indeed the Punch Junkie Morning Show. I am indeed Junior the Truth. So shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den Boxing Community. Be sure to visit the website over at www.ldbcsports.com. Create a profile while you're over there. It's absolutely 100% free. When I say it's free, I'm talking about it's free, man. Thank y'all so much. You feel me? Be sure to tune in Wednesdays, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Smoke City Mildcast presented by the LDBC. The show streams live exclusively via the LDBC mobile app. Whether you team app or team Android, we do have a mobile app for you. It is absolutely 100% free. When I say it's free, I'm talking about it's free. You know what I mean? Absolutely 100% free. Today's show is brought to you by our sponsors over at the CBD Counter Company, powered by himschool.com. It is your one-stop shop for all of your CBD needs. Go check them out, www.cbdcounter.co. Enter in the code Junior20 and receive a 20% discount off your entire purchase. Enter in the code Junior20 and receive a 20% discount off your entire purchase. Whether you're in need of some oils, vitamins, some CBD vapes, some topicals, some eczema cream, whatever you need, man, they got you covered. www.cbdcounter.co. The site is up, back and running, and good to go, upgraded, they beefed up, they powered up, and they ready to go hard in the paint. Salute to the queen over at Big Mama Sauce, man. She got that all day, every day anyway, sauce. Go check her out, www.bigmamasauce.com. Enter in the code Junior10 and receive a 10% discount off your entire purchase, man. Be sure that you do that. Be sure that you go and you do that and you check her out, man. www.bigmamasauce.com. And be sure to enter in the code Junior10 and receive a 10% discount off your entire purchase. It also lets her know where you're coming from. You understand what I'm saying? Your lets her know your affiliation. You feel me? This thing of ours. So salute to our sponsors. Salute to the family, man. Everybody that's gone over to the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, man. www.theblackgent.com. We do have a line of all natural, handcrafted grooming products, specifically with the Black Gentleman in mind, man. So go check us out. www.theblackgent.com, man. www.theblackgent.com. So salute to the family, everybody that's been over there, man. We've been making it do what it do. And we just gonna continue, man. I'm very, 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 very excited with regard to some of the things that we have coming down the pipeline here in the next day or so. So we have some really, really big things bubbling up. You know what I'm saying? Over at the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, man. So, you know what I'm saying? In the words of Jay-Z, he said, "You let your shit bubble quietly, and then you blow and keep you cool." You feel me? So we got some things. You know, we let the shit bubble quietly. You let your shit bubble quietly and then you blow it, keep you cool. So we definitely got some things coming down the pipeline, so we're excited. So just continue to stay locked in with us, man. And if you haven't gone over www.theblackgent.com, man, really truly appreciate it. We're coming up on the end. This is actually the last day of this the second month, so we're coming up on 2 months, man. We're coming up on 2 months of action, man. I'm talking about just straight action. And so we're entering into the 3rd month, so we figured it's time to beef up the operation. But anyway, we'll be talking about it, man. We'll be talking about it. So thank you guys so much. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. I'm supposed to make the announcement. The site, our website will be coming down. We will be taking it down this evening. So I'd say let's, for good measures, we'll say midnight. It'll come down at midnight. We have to, make some upgrades and make some changes to the website. And then it will be back up again, ready for you guys to rock by 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Punch Junkie Morning Show. So we're gonna it's gonna come down. We're gonna be doing some changes, some upgrades. You feel me? Upgrades. We're gonna be doing some upgrades over to the website, some changes. And then it will be right back up like you left his keys. You know what I mean? Be right back like you left his keys, 7:30 a.m. On, and that'll be on July 1st. That'll be on Wednesday, July 1st. So that's that Birdman hand rub. I'm ashy though, boy. Y'all hear that? Golly. Shoot. Wish I had some black gentleman hand cream. You feel me? Some black gentleman hand cream. But thank y'all so much, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. Once again, www.theblackgent.com, man. So get at us, man. Get at us if you haven't done something. Like I said, you'll be able to go over and move and groove and do everything that you do today. For those of you guys who plan on going over there, or if you're going to go over there, you get moved to go over there, you will be able to do everything that you need to do today until midnight. At midnight, we're going to take the site down, and then we'll be doing those upgrades, or the system will be down for maintenance. You feel me? In my brother 3 Hills voice. But thank y'all so much. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. Man, let's move over to my favorite part of the morning, which is indeed the Punch Junkie roll call, brought to you by the family over at punchjunkie.com. Punchjunkie.com is indeed your boxing news live feed 24/7, 365. Man, I'm talking about just a constant boxing news, man. 24/7, 365. Go check them out. www.punchjunkie.com. I know it's kind of a downtime in the sport of boxing. Not a great deal of news, but there is news. But not a great deal of news, but there is news. But there's starting to be more news. Man, for all the latest, greatest news in the sport of boxing, go check them out. www.punchjunkie.com. Punchjunkie.com. Oh man, salute to the family, man. Salute to the Architect One, Thomas Carr, Craig L, Cadillac Red, the homeboy Jay Word, Almighty Law over there, Rob Walker, Land of the 216, 3 Hill. You feel me? Damali the plant-based pugilist, and Cali Enigma Sports and Entertainment over there on the mobile app, man. I appreciate y'all, man, going over there straight, holding it down on the Junior the Truth mobile app, man. Salute, family. Yes, indeed. As far as the YouTube stream, what's going on with it? Victoria Duval, what's up, brown skin? Good morning to you, Queen. Came to win. What's happening with it? The Architect One, Shaquita Dow, Schmitty Schmidt. What's up, Schmitty Schmidt? Emilio Momo, TC the Crisis, Demo 84, D McGee, Thomas Moreland, Strong Will, the Brothers UK, Land of the 216, all the family over there doing double duty. Thomas Few, what's up with it, baby? Maurice McElroy, we got Almighty Law, Boxing and Barbecue, the family doing double duty, showing love. Really, truly appreciate y'all, man. Yes, indeed. I'm so late, man. We operate with the skeletal crew, but we're going to continue rocking. Yes, indeed. It's a new day, family. Strong Will, what's good with it, family? Man, it's all good, man. It's a new day, though, man. I'm telling you, it's a new day. It's a day to get better, man. It's a day to improve. Shit, it's a day to push the envelope, man. Shit, it's a day to rumble white supremacy. That's what it really is. It's a day to rumble white supremacy. Justice for Breonna Taylor. You feel me? Hey, man, it's on us, family. I'm telling you, I'm not even gonna play around with it. I'm not gonna hold you. It's on us. If we want things done, man, and we want justice, and it's on us. Nobody gonna give it to us, man. Sometimes you hit a point in life, man, where you gotta go take that shit. New day. You gotta go take that shit. Same thing in your life, man. Motherfuckers ain't gonna give you nothing. You want a promotion? Go take that motherfucker. Go promote yourself. You feel me? New day. Go promote yourself. You be the master of your fate, man. Be the captain of your soul. You feel me? Yeah. New day. Man, it's a new shiny on the track, man. Hey, man, I'm so thankful for my little brother Shiny, man. So thankful. It's a new, you hear me? Yeah. New day. It's a new day, family. It's a new, hey. Man, so what's going on with it, family, man? Let's go ahead on and get into it, man. Don't have a whole lot of time because I'm so late. Man, I've been burning the candle at both ends, man. Honestly speaking, man, I've been burning the candle at both ends. You know what I mean? with trying to doing the things I need to do for my business. And the best time for me to actually get stuff done, man, believe it or not, is at nighttime. You know what I mean? And with what's been going on with regard to the pandemic and all that stuff, man, and being in the house and stuff with the fam, um, a lot of times have to wait until the babies, go to bed, and it's already late. You know what I'm saying? We're letting the babies stay up late, and so on and so forth. And so I'm having I'm finding myself at up till 3, 4, 5 in the morning, just working and grinding and doing certain things. You know what I mean? Like, yesterday, it was work with the black gentleman. Now let's be clear. Like, there's a few, quite a few things that I do. And that's one of the things I always preach, is just having multi streams of income. You know what I'm saying? You want to have multi streams flowing. And so when these streams get to flowing, good morning to my OG St. Cruz and Shaquita, I see you. Jay Dixon, what's going on, family? One Way Renzo, CJ, what's happening with it? Boxing and Barbecue, we just gonna call you Boxing though. What's up with it? And so, like, one of the things that I've been having to do is really truly get into my practice, my practices of time management, you know what I'm saying, and really truly allocating an appropriate amount of time to the different streams and different things I have going on, you know what I'm saying? And I guess today I can be transparent. But it's for real, it's like the squeaky oil gets the grease in a lot of ways, but you have to be very, very mindful of things, because you'll have things going on and it ain't no squeaking, but it still needs your attention, if that makes sense. So, for instance, like right now, since we've introduced the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, and we've been really, really intentional with building that brand and pushing it, you know what I mean, and everything, it's been pretty much my hands have been on that. Very, very tough. I also do consultation, for instance. So I do consultation work, and I have other projects, with regard to my consultation work, that, I got stuff I got to get out there. Even for a couple of the brothers have projects that are they're waiting on me to complete, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So it might be a logo, might be a website, you know what I mean, or whatever the case may be. So I'm having to allocate the appropriate amount of time to that, you know what I'm saying, as well. So it's very easy to jump off of, you know what I mean, to jump off of those projects, or to lose sight of those projects and be all hands on deck, you know what I'm saying? But bearing in mind, another part of what I do logistical work. You understand what I'm saying? So I have my own logistical company where, I'm moving freight all over the country. You know what I'm saying? At any given time, at the drop of a dime, like they could call me today and tell me they need me to drive something to Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm saying? And do you want it? You know what I mean? And slow feet don't eat. So yeah, I need that. You feel me? I need that, because I kill what I eat. You feel me? So I have a quota that, you know what I mean, I try to accomplish basically on a daily basis. This is me being transparent. So I have a quota that, okay, I need to make this, you know what I mean? And I take it on a daily basis, and I basically break it down 7 days a week. You know what I mean? I need to make this. Well, some of these trips, when you see me, or you see me and I'm in my van, or whatever the case may be, I'm on one of these trips, and those trips will knock out like 5 days of quota. You know what I'm saying? Or, 6 days of quota, just depending. Some of them knock out a week or two of my quota. You see what I'm saying? So, excuse me, if I go on this trip and I have a trip that's going to take me a day or a day and a half, or whatever the case may be, and I'm able to go and knock said trip out, you feel me? And I might be down a day, or I might have to drive through the night. I might have to cancel a Smoke City Mobcast, or I might have to do a on the move rendition of the show. That is a situation where I'm going to get a tremendous amount of my daily or weekly quota. You feel me? Because of course, if I have a daily quota, then I have a weekly quota, which then, trickles up into a monthly quota, just all based on what my daily quota is. So I have to go knock that. I have to get that. I got to go get that. You see what I'm saying? And so then if I do that, so if I'm able to do one job, right, and meet my quota for the week, Okay. If I can meet my quota for the week, so now the rest of the week, I'm playing with house money, if that makes sense. So I'm able to free up my time if I want to do some more logistical work, and I can go knock out some more logistical work and be, you know what I'm saying, ahead of the game. Or I might want to just really truly bite down and get projects knocked out. So instead of each week, I have one day that I dedicate to productivity. Like, this is my productivity day. So this is where I'm going to record my videos. This is where I'm going to do my Patreon videos. This is where I'm going to edit content. This is where I'm going to, when you see my Black Gentleman Grooming Company commercials, this is where you're going to see those commercials, you know, all of that stuff. So instead of having one of those days, if I've knocked out one of these trips, then I might have two of those days. You see what I'm saying? Or three, just depending. Also, you know, I do have a situation where my wife is she's a career woman. Like, she has her own career that she's doing as well. And so she'll have things that come up that, you know, she needs to be available for certain things, or whatever the case may be. So I have the autonomy of my schedule, and I have the freedom to make adjustments in my schedule to meet the needs of my family. You see what I'm saying? Which is more than I can, man, I can't even really explain it, but it's such a benefit to be able to, okay, you know, like yesterday was a day she needed to go to her office. So I needed to block out and just work, you know what I'm saying, from home, or stay close. Have my children. We're not sending the children out because of the quarantine and things that are going on with the pandemic. So the kids aren't here. So yesterday was one of those days where at the flip, you know what I'm saying, you know, she let me know, I think it was like Sunday. So I had to flip, and I just had to change everything and move stuff around. And while I'm here, you see what I'm saying? But I had autonomy to be able to do that. So anyway, so things just kind of, you know, shift around, but you have to have, well, for me, I've come to the realization that for me, I need to have multiple streams of income, which brings me to my point that I always touch on when I talk about this issue, is you have to have multiple streams of income. You understand what I'm saying? If you are a person who works and you are dependent on your job as your sole stream of income, you're playing a very, very, very dangerous game. You know, you are playing a very, very, very dangerous game. Um, you know, people talk about the risk factors, or, you know, stability and needing stability and so on and so forth. And I'm telling you that the workplace, the current workplace in 2020 is not a stable place. If you are depending solely on your one stream of income, your job, you are playing a very dangerous game. You are playing Russian roulette, basically, with your family. Period. You have to figure out ways to bring in other streams of income. You understand what I'm saying? For some people, it's working multiple jobs. You understand what I'm saying? I understand some people work a couple of jobs. Some people work, you know, a job in Uber. Some people work a job in DoorDash. Some people do, you know, things to have multiple streams of income. And I mean, that is the wave. That is the actual blueprint. You understand what I'm saying? Is multiple streams of income. I'm a person that I believe that you should be putting yourself in a position to actually fire your employer. You understand what I'm saying? I think that you should be putting yourself in a position to fire your employer. You know what I mean? And to solely get out and get it yourself, because, you know, at the end of the day, I don't, you know, I try to say this stuff without, I'm not trying to be demeaning or condescending or anything like that, but you know, none of us really make the amount of money that we can't get out here and get it on our own. You understand what I'm saying? Like, none of us, you know what I mean? None of us. And the thing about it is there's money to be made. You know what I'm saying? There's money to be made in different facets and based on just skills and attributes that you already have. And this is the same conversation we've always had, but I always feel the need to reiterate it. So, you know, every so often, but you have to really truly begin to think of what you can do to generate revenue. You understand what I'm saying? That's it. I mean, for me, I'm in this space now. Like, I'm like, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm like, I can't miss right now. And when I say this, I'm not talking about myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like with other people. You understand what I'm saying? Like people will talk to me and it's like, okay, you know, what do you do? What do you like to do? You know, what, and they like, I don't know, man, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what do you think about this, that, and the other? You know what I'm saying? And then just like that, a business is born. You understand what I'm saying? Like I've been able to have conversations with people and birth businesses. Like, look, you should think about doing this, this, and this. And the only thing you have to do is just adjust this, adjust that, and then you go. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm in this, I'm like Jordan in the fourth. I'm like, I can't miss right now. You know what I mean? And it's just what it is, man. It's just you know what I mean? I'm just blessed. You know what I'm saying? The creator, the ancestors, it's just all good right now. But but the thing about it though, for me is it just then comes down to just action. You feel me? So if we come up and I'm having a conversation with you, and then you know we enter into agreement, and then all is left is action. You feel me? And that is where a lot of people stumble. You know what I'm saying? That is where a lot of people stumble. And the thing that people try to do is people try to do too much at the same time. You feel me? Like a lot of people try to do, I know I didn't totally just went off somewhere, but you know, we talking, so it is what it is. A lot of people stumble out the gates because they try to take on so much. You know what I'm saying? People want to, you know, they want to do this, they want to do that, they want to, you know, they want to do everything. You understand what I'm saying? And you can't, you have to have an understanding of the things that you have. There's like really small baby steps. You understand what I'm saying? That you have to take coming out the gate when you first start and you start your business. Like you have to be in an incubation phase. Like your business is in an incubation phase. You understand what I'm saying? I launched my business and then I worked several years before I could be in a position to fully come out and work for myself. You see what I'm saying? But I was in an incubation phase, like very intentional incubation phase. Like, well, it wasn't intentional. That's a lie. I was scared. I was scared. And money would come in and I'm like, then, you know, something else would come in and I'd be like, you know what I mean? In the back of my mind, I'm always like, man, you could do this. You know what I'm saying? And I was just doing trainings and development, you know what I'm saying? Cause that's my area of expertise, man. I'm a teacher, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'd have training and development, opportunities for, you know, companies, corporations, colleges, different organizations, youth groups, all that shit. And, you know, you go and do a speaking engagement and get some money. You know what I'm saying? Do a little half day seminar, get some money. You feel me? So I got to realize, I'm like, man, I can actually do this. You know what I'm saying? Just nickel and diamond, totally control my schedule. You know what I mean? Go and do, you know what I'm saying? Man, never mind. So anyway, but I was always like, I gotta work. I need stability and so on and so forth. And then I've always been fortunate that I've always avoided mass I've always avoided mass cuts at jobs, right? So but for me, the writing, it will be on the wall for a company that's going through like mass cuts or mass changes and shit like that, right? So like I was at a university and then I went to and then I was at it was a privatized university. It was a black college too. And it was privatized, and it's one of those things where the money wasn't coming in. It was budget restraints, and so they started doing innovative, quote unquote, things with the institution, and there was a lot of funding that was cut. And I know my salary ended up being cut tremendously. My salary was cut down there in half. Because when I actually entered into the realm of working in higher education, I was coming from being a chemical dependency counselor, and I worked in a correctional setting. You feel me? And I was making a bag. I was making a bag. Just from, you know, my job and from hustling and doing all kind of other little, you know what I'm saying, other little odds and ends as it relates to my credentials. I was able to, you know, do a little bit of privatized work, you feel me, and do some consulting work, you know what I mean? And So I was making it back. So when I moved and got a job offer at an institution, they had to really truly jump out the tree. So I had to not only do the position that I was working in student affairs, but I needed that position. They brought me on as a professor, and I actually, you know what I mean, taught classes, as well as there was a grant. You know what I'm saying? They had like this $5 million grant that was dealing with some of you all might have heard it. It was called the new male minority health project, I think is what it was called. It was founded at one of the schools in Baltimore, I think is where it started, but then it spread out all across the country, and it's called the New Male Minority Health Project, I think is what it was called. Well, the institution that I was at had a big chunk of that money, had a piece of that grant. And so they hired me to actually take over that grant as well. So they had to pay me, they paid me out of that grant. And so, you know, just a lot of different ways to get boost my salary up so that I could it would even make sense for me to take the job. You understand what I'm saying? So they did all that. Still, you know, I took the job and whatever. And so a year into the job, there were a lot of changes that were coming up, you know what I mean? And then they started, you know, furloughing people. They started doing some real funny things with the finances, or whatever the case may be. Enrollment was going down. That's the thing about working at a college. You know, colleges, it's all about the enrollment. You understand what I'm saying? You can have the best college of the world. If you ain't got no students in that motherfucker, it don't matter. You know what I mean? College comes down to the enrollment. Or whatever. And a lot of people have different thoughts about enrollment and what enrollment is and how to maximize enrollment. The majority of motherfuckers think enrollment is going out and getting students, recruiting students, bringing students in, so on and so forth. And I ain't gonna give away too much of this, because I actually do a training on this for enrollment management teams at colleges and universities. And the thing is that's a fucked up mindset. You don't go in you don't go in and get more and more and more and more and more if you have a problem. So think about, I can use the analogy. Let's say you go to a stream and you're trying to get water, and you got a bucket. You understand what I'm saying? And you're getting water, and the more water you put in, you notice that the bucket's not filling up. So you put more and more and more and more water into the bucket. Something's broke, motherfucker. It's a hole in the bucket. You understand what I'm saying? We have to address the hole in the fucking bucket. You feel me? So I just made that shit was just simple as possible. That's why I'm the greatest post-secondary educator in the world. But anyway, so we have to fix and resolve the issue of why the water is not staying in the bucket. You understand what I'm saying? So when you look at the college university, it's the same thing. Your enrollment is based on your retention. You have to be able to retain your students. You understand what I'm saying? When you look at a company, a corporation, or whatever the case may be, it's the same thing. I don't give a fuck what you do. If you are in business, you are in business to serve people. Okay? Your business is only going to work if you are able to retain your clients, your customers, the people that are spending money with you. You understand what I'm saying? My brother, the Mighty the Plant-Based Pugilist, does the plant-based pies. The plant-based pies are tremendous. It's wonderful. It's excellent, right? It's not going to do him any good if he's selling pies and he has all kind of new clients coming in and motherfuckers coming in, new. That's cool, right? Somewhere in there, you have to be able to retain your clients. They have to have such an experience with your pie that they're going to come back. You see what I'm saying? You have to retain your students, or excuse me, your customers, period. It's what it is. It's what it is. People don't think about that in business, man. They think about, oh, you got to get more, just get more people, get more people, get more people, get more people. Okay, getting people, I got you. Right now, when you get people coming in and you get people spending money with you, what the fuck is you going to do? You understand what I'm saying? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You have to do something that is going to retain them. So they have to come back. You understand? You have to want them to come back, because that serves as twofold. First of all, you're building a loyal customer relationship, or a client relationship with your said customer or said client. You're building a relationship with them. Secondly, they then become it's a potential for you to market to other people through them. So what that means is you build a relationship with them. You are being intentional with providing them a great quality service, great quality product. You have a great communication with them. If there's an issue, you resolve the issue quick, or whatever the case may be, and then you be sure that they're satisfied. Then when they're satisfied and they come back with you, you understand what I'm saying? Now you have a client or a customer that you can then market through, because then they're going to say, yeah, man, I got this beard oil, man, and man, at the end of the day, man, this shit is, it smells good, it feels good, it's all natural, and blah 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 blah. Then the next thing you know, they're going to then talk to their friend, you know what I'm saying, and say, look, go check them out, www.theblackgent.com. Go check them out, man. I mean, it's dope. You understand? Got a blog over there. It's a brother. You know, you see him with his family, and you know, so on and so forth. It's black owned, black operated. You know, yada 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 yada. And that's it. Then you're off. But you have to retain your. So if a person spends money with you, right? Your job is to figure out what you have to do as a business owner to get them to spend money with you again. You want to retain them. You understand what I'm saying? For me, I'm Junior. I'm Junior the Truth. A lot of the brothers from the LDBC, a lot of the family spent money with me over at the Black Gentleman Grooming Company based on this relationship, based on you coming in to the Punch Junkie Morning Show, based on me being here, based on all of that shit, right? A lot of y'all spend money with me, right? Now, as far as this shop goes, a lot of the brothers and sisters have spent money with me several times already. 2 months. I think I have one brother in here, I think has made 4 orders already. I think it's 4 orders. You see what I'm saying? And he said, and he's hit me up like, hey, bro, this is, you know what I mean? Like, bro, you got my money. This is it. You feel me? The product's dope. Everything smells good. My wife is extremely impressed. Man, I'm not buying nothing else. Like, this is a done deal. You understand what I'm saying? Because he came based on our relationship, but based on the product, you know what I mean? His handcrafted, all natural products available at www.theblackgent.com. Because of that, and him getting that, and the you know, the packaging, the shipment, it came quick, all of that stuff. Because of that, he's like, man, I'm not spending money nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. This is where I'm getting this from. You see what I'm saying? So now I've retained a customer, and it's cool to have this relationship with me as far as the Junior the Truth and all that, but this goes beyond that. You see what I'm saying? So your goal is going to always be to retain your customers. If you cut grass, right? And if you go to a person's yard and you half-ass cut their grass, you go out there, you know what I'm saying? You cut the grass and don't weed whack or whatever, you know, the case may be. It's a good chance you're not going to retain that customer. You're charging them out the ass. You understand what I'm saying? It's a good chance you're not going to retain that customer. That's just what that is. That's just how that goes. So what you have to do is you really truly have to be on point with regard to your product, you know what I'm saying, in regard to your service. And the goal is going to be to retain your customers. You see what I'm saying? As far as, you know, my experience, once again, going back, so, you know, institutions and enrollments dwindling, and this is all over. You know what I'm saying? This is all over. There's a projection that has come out that within the next 20 years, so we have like 4,000 colleges and universities all across the country, right? It's like, I think it's like 4,000. I think it's like 4,000. I think it's 4,000. Is it 4? No. I think it's 5,000. I think it's 5,000 colleges and universities. No. Okay. It's 4,000 total colleges and universities, institutions that are post-secondary institutions, meaning they offer curriculum beyond high school. So it's 4,000 of them, right? So there's a projection that within the next, I think it's the next 10 years, 2,000 of them are going to close. So half of these motherfuckers are going to close. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not going to give you too much of this because I created a training based on this 2,000. You know what I'm saying? I've created a training on how these colleges and universities can actually thrive in these days to come. And it's based on simple practices. So I'm not going to give you too much of it. But what I am saying, though, is that if you know this, and now that you know that college and higher ed and post-secondary education is very, very competitive now, right? And half of them ain't gonna make it. You understand what I'm saying? For various reasons. You know, the economic turns, the devaluing of education, the fact that motherfuckers is going to college, getting bachelor's degrees, master's degrees, doctorate degrees, and being unemployed. The fuck a motherfucker get a master's, a doctorate degree, shit, a bachelor's degree. You spend all your time doing that, and then you come out and you don't even get a job in your field. No, it's got to be another way. But anyway, and there are ways for these colleges and universities to thrive, I mean, not just survive but thrive in this time. You understand? So I did like this training and got a curriculum on that shit, so I ain't gonna get too much of it. But at the end of the day, it's based on kind of what we talked about, which is you have to retain your students. You understand what I'm saying? You have to retain your students. If you get students and then you retain your students, and then your students go through the rigors of the academic process, and then they graduate, what do? They then enter into an alum status. What the fuck is an alum? Alum is basically the product of your institution. So the alum becomes a shining example of what you can do with a student, right? Then they also become another avenue for what? For marketing. You understand what I'm saying? So you get somebody that's an alum, your alum, guess what? They have younger siblings, they have younger cousins, they have aunties. In this day and age, their mom might be wanting to come back to college, and so on and so forth. So your alum then becomes an excellent opportunity for you to market, because if they've had a very good experience at your college or university, what are they gonna do? They're gonna put on their fucking t-shirts, they're gonna put on their hats, they're gonna talk to you about, or they're gonna talk to everybody about the school, their experience there. Anybody that's in high school, they're going to be telling them, man, you need to think about going to a Junior the Truth University, because I had this experience there and it was lovely. You know what I mean? And yada, 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 yada. So that is, it's really, truly about retention. Really, truly about the intention. Cadillac Red says shit. So the key to keeping college open is the same thing as the key to life. Fix the hole. Yeah, you fix the hole in that motherfucker. The end. Shit. It's the same shit, man. We going somewhere with this, because it's the same shit, nigga. When you're in your life, you wonder why your money funny? Stop spending that shit. Stop spending that shit on bullshit. Fix the hole. It's a hole in your bucket, nigga. It's a hole in your wallet. Fix it. The end. You feel me? Big Dose 513 says, I know exactly what you're talking about. Me and my mother ran a very successful business from 94 to 2000. Y'all had a real good stretch. He said word of mouth was the greatest asset. Yeah, y'all had a real good stretch. A real good stretch. So yeah, so KP from KC said he got his email last night about his products on the way. I appreciate you, KP from KC. Salute, fam. Almighty Law, salute. So yeah, so I mean it's but so I let me get back to this. I gotta go because Callie and me were coming on. And I was late as fuck. But so there started to be budget cuts. So I went to another institution that was the same thing, and it was a black HBCU too. Budget cuts, things going on. So I went to another institution that was a little more stable. The bag was significantly higher. You know what I'm saying? A lot of perks for being at this institution. There were some things that took place that I was really truly uncomfortable with. A lot of, you know what I mean? There was just some things I just really didn't like. I didn't like the direction. And then I was looking to get experience and to move my career forward. So I took another position in another state, you know what I mean? And so I went, you know what I mean, to that state and took a position there, worked there. And then I went to another institution. And now at the institution that I went in another state, there was once again the budget cuts. I started seeing the writing on the wall. I left after a year. I left. You understand what I'm saying? Because I saw. So I left. There was this big issue with me leaving. You know, the president, vice president. You know, everybody was upset with me leaving, and whatever the case may be. You know, I work for me. You understand what I'm saying? I work for me. You bitches just sign the checks. You feel me? I work for Junior the Truth. You understand what I'm saying? I work for Junior the Truth. That's it. Y'all just sign the checks. And so there was this, you know, got a little pushback for leaving or whatever the case may be, and I left. And then when I left, 6 months later, they had wiped out that entire division of the college where I was at. They wiped out the entire division. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, more budget cuts at the place where I was in. So these budget cuts were brutal. Like this shit got to the point where it was like brutal. So like these motherfuckers was walking into people's offices. So they had a team of people with like HR, vice presidents, you know what I'm saying? Your area provost, the provost, your area director, all that shit. So they come to your office and pull you into a meeting and fire you. You understand what I'm saying? So this was like this was like the some doomsday type shit. Some motherfuckers was coming to work on eggshells like every day because they had this week where they had to do these cuts and shit like that. Which, you know, if you work in HR, that's one of the more fucked up practices that you can ever have, man. Don't do that. Don't create it's gonna ruin that shit. Will ruin your fucking organizational culture. You understand what I'm saying? If you ever do some shit where y'all set up a damn boardroom and you go and get people and bring people, walk people up to the boardroom and fire them and then walk them out. Don't do no shit like that, man. Don't do no shit like that. Have some fucking decency, man. Have some fucking decency. You feel me? Have some decency, man. Don't do that type shit. There are several ways in 2020 and beyond. There's several ways, you know, if you have to lay people off or whatever the case may be, there are ways to do it, you know what I mean, more discreetly. You don't be walking through people like they fucking walking the Green Mile. You understand? Don't do that shit, man. But anyway, that's what happened there. And the organization's been fucked up. You know, the culture's been fucked up ever since, to be honest with you. But they were doing that. And I'm talking about like they literally would come and say, hey, they send your director, say, hey, I need to meet with you, and pull you off your job in your office and take you up. You know, it'd be people sitting there meeting with fucking students, pull them off the job, meeting with students, take them, you know what I'm saying? And go to the board and they walked up to the boardroom, went upstairs or whatever, came back down, and they would leave out the door. And then they could come back later on and get their stuff to save them the embarrassment of having to come back in and get their stuff after they didn't, whatever. Shit was fucked up. Shit was fucked up. So I'm seeing this, right? So this is me. Now this is probably this is about 4 or 5 years into me having launched my business, right? This is about 4 or 5 years of me having launched my business. And so I'm looking and I'm like, you know what? This is right around the time when I first started my platform. I first started really truly Junior the Truth. And this goes back, those of y'all that's been rocking, this goes back to me being in the car, recording the podcast. You know, I used to record the podcast in the car and it was all audio. You understand what I'm saying? I had an audio recorder. This goes back to the audio recorder stuck to my moonroof in my car. And then when On the Moves first started, you understand what I'm saying? With the video recording, me recording my videos on my actual BlackBerry. You understand what I'm saying? Because to this day, I still use a BlackBerry. I was recording my videos on a BlackBerry. I was recording videos on my BlackBerry, right? Picture quality was video quality was subpar, no good audio, whatever you hear. I'm on the highway every morning. I record. I'm coming across the bridge, talking shit or whatever, and I would talk all the way until I got to my parking spot in the garage. So this is then. And then I'm like, all right, man, something got to give. You know what I'm saying? My business is up and running. I'm getting opportunities to go all throughout Kentucky, all throughout Indiana, all throughout Ohio. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing, you know, I'm nickel and diamond. You understand what I'm saying? I'm doing this training here, $1,000 here. Do that training there, $1,500 there. Go do this speaking engagement, 1,000 here. You know what I'm saying? 50 here. You know what I mean? Shit, I ain't turning away no bread. You understand what I'm saying? Shit, I went to the motherfucking library and talked to a group of students at like 6 to 8 o'clock at night about college transition. $25. I don't give a fuck. Give me that. You understand what I'm saying? Give me that, because I'm trying to get a contract with the library and get in that network, and then I can go all over the city and the Cincinnati Metro libraries, and then I can be in all the libraries, and then I can really get to a bag. You see what I'm saying? Or we can do some collaborative programming or whatever the case may be and really get to a bag. So I wasn't turning around nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So anyway, KC said BlackBerry screen was clutch. Never broke when I had. Hey man, man. Family, listen to me, man. I love my BlackBerry. Look at that. Everything lined up where I need to be, when I need to be, what I need to be doing. You see my gorilla there. You feel me? I'm BlackBerry till it's, man, I can't even explain it, man. I'm BlackBerry till it's over with. I'm gonna start doing these tech reviews too, man. I'm gonna start doing tech reviews on all my gadgets and gadgets that I use, my productivity shit that I use. I'm gonna start doing all of it. You know what I'm saying? Just so that y'all can see, because the other thing that y'all got to start doing, man, is you got to start getting your technology in order. But anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. So I started with all of this shit. I started realizing like, man, I got to do something different. You know what I'm saying? Because a motherfucker, hell no. You feel me? You're not finna walk me up there and then too, this is the crazy shit though. Low key, what I wanted was I wanted them subconsciously. I wanted them to fire me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wanted to be one of those people that got walked up. This is how sick I am. I wanted to be one of those people that got walked up and fired. So then I would be in a position to really, truly bet on myself. Never really having the courage to just walk the fuck out from that job. Like, I'm just going to walk the fuck out. Never really had that courage. I wanted subconsciously to be one of those people. And then when I realized that, I set a date. I was talking to Thomas, actually. I was talking to Thomas, few, because we talk every day. You feel me? I'm like, bruh, you feel me? If I've ever talked to you, you ever heard me talk about my accountability? Like, I got an accountability crew. I got accountability brother. That's we talk every day about this shit. That's him. So I'm talking to him and I'm like, bruh, you know what? By the end of this year, bruh, I'm going to be full-time working my business. You know what I'm saying? And then I just got on it. You know what I'm saying? I really, truly got on it. I got a different position at a different institution. And I worked that motherfucker and I was there almost a year. And then I left. You know what I'm saying? And I went full-time. You understand what I'm saying? And then from there, it's yeah, Anthony Bolton, yeah, the BlackBerry, yeah, the security in the BlackBerry, man, is it's like the greatest secure phone out. And it's a product. Man, I'll do another video where I talk about my BlackBerry. Because actually I have another, man. Hey man, it's my business line. This is my business line. So my business phone is a BlackBerry. Then I got my regular iPhone for all my videos and all that bullshit. And this is what I use on a day in and day out basis. But during the day, my business phone is a BlackBerry. So all my business emails, going back and forth with all this shit, everything filters through my BlackBerry. You know what I mean? It's a whole nother. I do that. Then I have my MacBook. I also have a iPad that, because I do so much traveling, so I got out of really taking my MacBook everywhere, and I just throw my I have my iPad and I got the Apple Pencil and the Apple Watch. I got sucked into the Apple shit because of the ecosystem. But anyway, it's a whole nother mess of conversations that we can have. But I'll do some tech shit, man. I'll start doing a little bit of tech shit just to just diversify and do different things. Because like I said, I'm really truly getting pushed to really, really, really press the envelope when it comes to this LDBC, and that is Lions Den business community. I'm really, really getting pressed to actually really, really do something, and to really focus on the business aspect of this stuff, because we do have all these businesses, man, and we have a real true network. So we have to get to work. It's work to be done. It's work to be done. So I'm really going to start to press the envelope with regard to the LDBC, that is Lions Den business community. But anyway, so I say all that to say, with all these budget cuts and things that are going on, I just realized, truly, salute to the family, man. Salute to somebody went in and made a purchase with the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, man. I appreciate you, family. And man, thank you so much. Just a reminder, you can get it in until 12 o'clock midnight, till midnight today or tonight. We will be taking the site down 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be taking the site down, and we will be doing some maintenance and upgrades and so on and so forth, and switching some things around. And the site will be live and available back again at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on July 1st, which is just a few hours. You understand what I'm saying? It's just a few hours. So we're going to kick off our third month in man, we on that high octane. We on that high octane. We going all the way up. You feel me? But anyway, man, we going all, hey, it's up there. It's up there and stuck there, man. We ain't bullshitting. But anyway, so with regard to your business, once again, Anthony Bone said, getting another one for real, man. I got a suggestion for you. Because I just upgraded mine to another BlackBerry, and it's on the way. I'm excited. I have a suggestion for you, but I got so many different suggestions, man. And man, we gotta get it. We gotta get it. So, we got work to do. Like I said, as with the LDBC. Now, what I will tell you though is I'm not gonna be giving you motherfuckers game over here no more. We gonna be talking and whatever. I'm not gonna give it. I can't give it because I have a Patreon that is dedicated to this. Okay. I have a Patreon, a tier in my Patreon that's dedicated to me giving this game away. So I can't give it to you because I have Patreon people who I'm working with and a family that are on the Patreon that we sit down once a month. We work through their business. We're doing, that's there. So I do have this information. I'm going to be moving this information to Patreon. I'm actually going to take this video down and I'm going to move this to Patreon. I do have 3 tiers at the Patreon. There are 3 tiers. You need to, even if you got to come in at the lowest tier, get in here, get in there and get that game. And that is where I'm going to be focusing. If you need more of a one-on-one consultation type situation, you can go through the Patreon, or you can come directly to me. You can go to my website, www.goteamrobinson.com, or you can reach out to me, junior@juniorthetruth.com, via email, whatever. But you can reach out to me at either my consulting firm, my consulting firm, which is Team Robinson and Associates. You can, what's up, little cuz? I see you. You can reach me there, or you can just reach out to me. You know what I'm saying? Via, junior@juniorthetruth.com, or you can come over to the Patreon. Once again, there's the made man phase. You know what I'm saying? The made man level, which is a friend of mine. So that means basically you have all access to all of the content. You have the ability to sit down, and we sit down and do an individual consultation. I'm going to work with you in establishing your business from the idea phase all the way until you start taking on your customers and beyond. You understand what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But then we're gonna get out of here. I got to get out of Cali Enigma's way. I'm so late. Apologies for that, man. What y'all know about them Ohio boys, man? We man, this is the Ohio takeover this week. I'll do a video about it if I had time. But we have the young homie Sonny Fredrickson. You understand what I'm saying? Fighting. He fights tonight on ESPN, man, with the top ranked card. We have Prince Albert Bell. We have Prince Albert Bell fighting after Jamel Herring ducting, man. But I ain't, Jamel Herring ducting. I realize now he was just sick, man. He had the COVID. He didn't even know it. You feel me? But Jamel Herring ducked that fade. But we got Prince Albert Bell fighting tonight. Excuse me, not tonight, on Thursday. We have Jared, the real big baby. We'll call him the clean big baby. Jared, the clean big baby Anderson. You feel me? Fighting on that our heavyweight prospect. You understand what I'm saying? Fighting on that card, man. Man, it's the Ohio takeover. You feel me? Fuck what you heard. It's the Ohio takeover. Man, let's get out of here. Let me get out of Cali Enigma way. We're going to go over to Cali Enigma Sports and Entertainment and bring down the property value. In the meantime, like I said, those of you guys, you have questions and stuff like that. I've been telling you, I've been saying, man, reach out to me, reach out to me, reach out to me. I got you. Listen, that's a lie. I don't got you. You understand what I'm saying? If you need questions, things have to be done neat and in order. And also, you do have to understand that this is what I do. I have to kill what I eat. Like, this is how I feed my family. So if you need me for something, stop calling me and trying to hit me up and try to get free advice. You ain't spending no money over at the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, man. You ain't supporting the platform. You ain't sending no super chat. You don't even hit the like button when you come in here. You come in this motherfucker, walking around and wipe your feet off and all that kind of shit. Then you got the asinine audacity to hit me up and try to pick my brain on some shit. Are you out of your fucking mind? You understand what I'm saying? Listen, I have a Patreon. Go over to the Patreon, subscribe to the Patreon, or you can just reach out to me once again at goteamrobinson.com or junior@juniorthetruth and hit me up. You know what I'm saying? That we can enter and we can work out a consultation, a consulting relationship where I can help you build your business. But I will not, won't do it for free, man. I love the LDBC. I love the brothers. I love y'all to death, man. I love y'all to life, but I can't get this shit for free, man. This shit is to be sold, not told. And I have to, and it's unfair, you know what I mean, for you to reach out to me and expect me to give you free information when I have a Patreon where the brothers have come in and sat down and become supporters and soak up game, you know what I'm saying, and really soak it up, you know what I'm saying, and entered into this partnership with me. Salute to the homie, whatever, man, you know what I'm saying, has entered into this partnership where we're sitting down and building his company and building these companies. So I'm not going to give it away for free, but I care for you like rats care for cheese, and Rats care for that cheese. Hey, man, salute to the family. Really, truly appreciate y'all. I'm gonna spare y'all the outro because we got to get out of here and go over to the Cali Enigma Sports and Entertainment. Salute to our sponsors over at the CBD Counter Company, powered by hempschool.com. It's your one-stop shop for all of your CBD needs, man. Go check them out, www.cbdcounter.co. Enter in the code Junior20, receive a 20% discount off your entire purchase. Salute to the queen over at Big Mama Sauce. She got that all day, every day anyway. Sauce, go check her out, www.bigmamasauce.com. Enter in the code Junior10, receive a 10% discount off your entire purchase. I believe she's going to be, well, I don't believe, I know she's going to be in Ohio this weekend. So those of you guys in the area needing to link up with her, you know, wanting to get you some orders or whatever, because she's going to be here. She's going to have sauce with her. Holla at her. You can hit her up on IG, man. But hit the queen up. She told me to make that announcement. I hope that this is what she was talking about. Now, she's going to be in here. Now, listen. You nasty motherfuckers, don't be hitting her up trying to put your spoon in the sauce, man. I'm not bullshitting. We're gonna have to kidnap you, man. You're gonna end up missing. Don't be in there trying to stir your spoon in Big Mama sauce. This ain't that. This ain't that. You feel me? We talking about purely getting some sauce bottles. Not trying to put your spoon in her. Don't be trying to put your spoon in her pot, motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. Thank y'all so much, man. Also, salute to the family, everybody that's gone in and supported the Black Gentleman Grooming Company. The hits are, man, everything's just amazing, man. We rocking and rolling. Thank y'all. If you haven't been getting a chance to go over there, www.theblackgents.com and go check us out. Once again, 11:59 tonight, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The site will come down. We will be doing some maintenance and some upgrades and updates, and everything will be available. And we will roll out, and we're going to do it big tomorrow for the Punch Junkie Morning Show, but we will be up and rolling tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is Junior the Truth signing off, family. I'm Ohio born, player made. Hey, excuse me. Just because I said what I said, man, I know a lot of motherfuckers, you know, a lot of y'all be tenderhearted because I said what I said about this, trying to get this game free. Don't take it personally. You understand what I'm saying? Don't take it personally. Shit just has to be done neat and in order, man, because, you know, we got mouths to feed and we have things to do, and you have to use what you got to get what you need. The end. This is Junior the Truth signing off, man. I'm a hard-born player, mate. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby. Salute to the family on the mobile app, man. I see y'all holding down the game.